tonight. From Tiia Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Gardner Minshew and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Dwayne Haskins and the Washington football team.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Washington football team. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is
Josh Lambo set to go, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. Danny Johnson returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The former Ohio State Buckeye Dwayne Haskins ready to run the controls for the Washington offense.
Yeah, for Dwayne Haskins, a little bit of an uneven season for the former first-round pick. 7 starts as a rookie. Team went 2-5 in those games, but I did see him get better. I thought his last couple of starts were his best ones of the year. He's a guy with big potential, big arm, but remember, was just a 1-year starter in college as well. Plenty of experience yet to be gained.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Haskins will throw. That's caught by Trey Quinn. Yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
They're going to run this with a tight end. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's Haskins out of the gun. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Out of the shotgun, Haskins throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And
a run here for J.D. McKissick. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
But it brings up
back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Washington.
Back to the ground, Peterson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Adrian Peterson.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Jaguars, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out come the Jaguars, and it's Gardner Minshew, their second-year quarterback, leading the way.
I know that people like him, and he's kind of a phenomenon in the league as Gardner Minshew. But I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how well he plays the game of football at the quarterback spot. Remember, he was a 6th-round pick, and a surprise 6th-round pick at that. More than held his own as a rookie after Nick Foles' broken clavicle. Forced him onto the field in the 2nd quarter of Week 1. The Jaguars went 6-6 with him as a starter in 12 opportunities. Now they've got a chance to continue to progress and move forward with Gardner Minshew leading their team.
A first carry now for Thompson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster. It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, Thompson. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Greg Stroman back deep for Washington. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, Haskins. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Trey Quinn that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Second and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Haskins, he'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Here's Haskins.
2nd and 7.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Haskins got a man. That's Quinn. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Here's the Pro Bowl punter Tress Way on to punt for Washington. Back deep for the Jags, D.D. Westbrook. This is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
26-yard line.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Chris Thompson playing here against Washington, his former team who drafted him in the 5th round of the 2013 draft. Thompson, always more of a weapon in the pass game, really. Caught 35 or more passes in each of the last 5 years. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Caught, Eifert over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
To Thompson on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's Washington that scoops it up. There he goes right side. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Missed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Minshew sets to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he'll let this one go deep for Shark. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
On the return. Washington will take.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. From the gun, Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much, unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington 1st down. A pretty sizable deficit here in the 1st quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play. And the Washington 1st down.
Now a run with Peterson. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Adrian Peterson.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Here's Haskins to throw.
A lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away. think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. So now on 4th down, Washington will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. From the right hash, this from 48. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter.
Jaguars nothing.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jaguars getting set to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Incomplete. Landon Collins on the coverage.
Now Minshew. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble. And does Washington have it? They do.
Holding. Defense. This is unbelievable.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Operating from the gun. Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. This is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
And they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go, D. 48, get it.
Here's Minshew. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert.
Minshew's pass.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And able to find Conley. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
He's got it complete to Thompson. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. Lines up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
So on fourth down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
This Washington 24, Jaguars 3.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Haskins in the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, Haskins, and he finds the tight end Rodgers. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he finds McLaurin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Haskins pass complete to Terry McLaurin.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They run, Peterson. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
operating from the gun. Haskins. Open man is Quinn. He completes it.
Haskins.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made.
1st down, Washington.
Now Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
5 brings up second.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short pass, Eifert on the receiving end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Minshew. And that'll be incomplete.
Minshew's pass.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15.
This offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
On first down, it's Thompson. Tackle made by Thomas Davis. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Davis on the tackle.
Now Thompson. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
Jaguars 6.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Adrian Peterson heading back out with his Washington teammates. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Haskins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Beyond the 35. Not much there, only a yard.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
38-yard line.
Washington on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. A pass complete here to Conley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Complete to D.D. Westbrook. That's a gain of 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Now Haskins on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up
From the gun, it's Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll go down at the 28.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Rodgers, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Got a man, that's Quinn. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Haskins back to the air. Then Latimer's got it. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Again, it's Haskins. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Washington.
Cody Latimer, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. That time a 9-play drive.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over.
And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
On the slant, this is Chark.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to go deep for Conley. And this is incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Most teams in the league hitting the three-quarter pole in the preseason. The whole league will be in action next Thursday night to wrap it all up. And then we start for real a week after that with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive, something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense, pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They'll run with Thompson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sean Dion Hamilton on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun is Minshew. Caught Eifert over the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
3rd and 2.
This is Thompson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Chris Thompson. That's good for a
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, Minshew to throw. To the left side here for Eifert. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Minshew. That one caught by Azigbo as running back. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
On a jet sweep, here's Westbrook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down, Minshew. And he'll get this underneath to Thompson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now Minshew. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the... And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it. Minshew. This will be caught at about the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game.
Jaguars 9.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 29.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now the second down throw on target. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
The tackle.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped, and they're there, and they end up making the play.
Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the run.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
A 31-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25.
Jaguars 9.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these like making an extra point, piece of cake, because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Here we go. 10-2 start. 56. Check back. Mark 56.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He completes it to Westbrook. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run it here with Thompson, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
Chris Thompson.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The open man is Westbrook.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
32-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that. Changes things a little bit, because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Minshew sets to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Jacksonville.
That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3's all around.
They'll turn to Thompson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. And on its way to the end.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
16.
after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Haskins.
That one is slant to McLaurin.
Haskins pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and
Now Haskins to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And the Washington
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw, Haskins. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
incomplete.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look.
Haskins.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Haskins. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Dwayne Haskins, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And Washington going to add on to their lead.
And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Jaguars 16.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he locates Laviska Shenault, the rookie from Colorado. 11 yards there, first down.
For a Jaguars.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. This is Shenault on the receiving end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Throwing here, Dobbs.
That's complete to Divine Azigbo out of the backfield.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Dobbs. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
23. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
23-yard
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
2nd and 8.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Dobbs. Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose.
Kyle Allen sack. A fumble on the play.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Operating from the gun. Dobbs. The quick slant caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 6 yards away. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
23.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense.
After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run with McKissick. Takes to mid-yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
First throw now for the backup, Allen. That'll be caught at Steven Sims. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Steven Sims. A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
A carry now for McKissick. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier. Brought down at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They'll go again with McKissick. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 30. Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. Down right around the 25.
Ball carrier.
The tackle by Quincy Williams.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Jaguars' 20.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Here's McKissick. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, this from 39. Hopkins' kick is good.
The kick is good.
And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game.
Jaguars 23.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Michael Walker on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 30.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Dobbs to throw. Connection made with Chenault. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
From the gun. Dobbs. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on the play. Second.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen. And he's got his man on the out route. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
So the shotgun snapped. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got Rodgers. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
A gain of 9.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson down to the 25.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
On the play. And it's 3rd down. To tonight's finals.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this. And
you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.